Alert, Reactor. Roll off.
What's up, Reactorites? I am John.
I'm Mike.
We're going to be checking out the newest episode of Legends of Tomorrow. This one's the episode 7 called Marooned. And I wonder what that means. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Roll it.
By now, London is...
Looks like a British Hitler.
Things have changed. It's hard to tell what's going on with so many soldiers and rumors.
Where do you think you're going?
Why? You gonna clock me in the head if I don't listen again?
Ooh.
I leave the ship in your hands while we're gone.
And I leave him in yours.
Spark's gonna rekindle.
NASA has rather strict guidelines regarding nearsightedness.
And smoking weed.
Runs computational
Thinking against overwhelming numbers. You could learn a thing or two from her, Lieutenant Hunter. Save it for your disciplinary hearing.
I was trying to learn. She said she wanted to teach me
You
things.
figure this out.
It's like an alien movie.
Yeah.
The most formidable warriors to navigate time and space.
Captain's log, 87.9. We're waiting word from the away team aboard the Acheron.
I hate to break it to you, but you're no Captain Kirk.
Oh.
Stop! We're under attack! Get in! Fire!
Captain's orders.
Gilbert!
Yes, sir.
Set a pursuit course and prepare to return fire.
It's called Gilbert. Gideon and Gilbert.
Make sure Picard here doesn't get us all killed.
Actually, more like Sulu right now. Or Han Solo!
Engaging protocol now, Captain.
Awesome.
I wasn't talking to you.
What's it like dying? I imagine you've got a unique perspective.
Space Ranger Stein.
What?
I'll teach you to mess with a nuclear physicist.
In charge either way. Good luck.
Wait. He doesn't have a full close.
Open the hatch.
Okay, there it is. Never mind. I have nothing to say.
They cover their bases.
It's like, wait a minute, he's gonna explode.
Hurt and burn.
No, I recruited you because you and your partner were a package deal.
Oh.
Sorry, Mr. Rory, but a serial arsonist was never part of my plan to stop Savage. Much less one with the IQ of meat.
Oh.
For betraying the Time Council, I have absolutely no regrets. But failing to save my family. That is something for which I will never forgive myself.
It's been cancelled. Lieutenant Coburn assumed full responsibility for the affair. And the other Time Masters were moved by her argument.
Daring escape.
Space Ranger.
Indeed.
This guy. Doesn't know what's going on.
Just falling asleep?
Ray, don't go nodding off on me. Okay, fine. Enough about pets and colors and beetles.
Good thing we never went for that drink. The space state is going terribly.
Ray?
Oh no.
Could you please stop punching me in the chest? Or they always make it seem like it's a good thing to do in the movies.
I thought you were dead.
I think I was there for a second. Thank you.
You kids need a moment?
You okay?
Mr. Palmer nearly died.
Welcome to the club. You son of a bitch.
He's all sad, angry. He's not even like angry. He's like disappointed.
Time to choose a side, I guess. Chosen.
Ooh.
Bastard!
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gilbert?
The Time Pirates are indeed 10 seconds behind you and closing.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh.
Wow. Taking a toe-to-toe with the League of Assassins.
Oh. No.
Ooh. Ooh. Man! Wow. The Wilhelm scream.
He just killed that guy.
Yeah.
We protect history, safeguard time itself. There is no higher calling.
It's called love.
Look at me, Rip.
Sarah Silverman?
Please don't be mad at me.
Oh, no, I'm not mad. Anybody. I mean, you're pretty amazing. And I'm lucky to be your friend. Be on this mission together.
Oh!
Where's Jax?
Poor Jax.
Where he shows up right now.
Surprising.
Look at the mice. Mick, look at the mice.
I told you
Tend them rabbits.
last time you hit me. Only one of us is walking out of here alive.
You're right.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Did Mick die?
I don't think so.
Like the camera's shooting towards. I mean, not the camera, but Leonard is shooting at the camera, but we don't know if he's aiming at Mick or if he's aiming at like a tree somewhere else. But let's say if he dies, that would make the show more interesting, and I guess that would just leave Leonard to be more of a good guy because now he's just dedicated. He doesn't have that bad side anymore. Because for me, I think Mick was kind of like that the demon, the devil, and then the team is like the angels. So he's like always looking to his right and left to see like which side he should go for.
Yeah, and you know they could just like the title says, it's called Marooned. So there could be references towards Mick and that he's marooned somewhere in time. That's gonna be weird though, because like he's just somewhere like in time by himself. Like that's weird. So I mean, we don't know, but he could play another role later on in the series. What if they find him and he's older and he's all pissed off?
Yeah. You think it would be somewhere in the past or the future?
I don't know.
Yeah, because in the past he might do some damage, but in the future he's gonna cause further future damages. So why just kill him off? that guy's dangerous. So
maybe he did kill him. Yeah. I mean, at least in this episode, you get a lot more of their backstory and like how they're friends and how they came to be, and that's really interesting because I mean, ever since they first showed up in Flash, you really didn't know that much about their backstory, and it's like slowly.
Their backstory of them being in prison together, and then they have to like hatch a plan to escape.
That's Prison Break.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah, so yeah, I always liked their chemistry though, and that's what made them so good together. And obviously, the showrunners, saw that in Prison Break and were like, hell, let's take a boat. It sucks that this is how it comes to an end. So we think, I think this is obviously going to play a bigger role later on.
Yeah, it's for one-dimensional characters, like all they care about is stealing and all that. They made them interesting, and they added some depth to those characters. So that's what I liked about it. But let's talk about the most exciting part. Ray Palmer, hot girl. Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know. That's my sign language, my own personal sign language for kissing. This, whatever this means, this is kissing right
It's
here.
like, so you do that to girls? You go,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
I'd be surprised if that works though. But yeah. Because in the previous episode, she's like, I don't know what this is, but I don't want to have that in the mix and all that. But here, did it feel like it came out of nowhere, or you felt that connection? Because they still had the spark from the previous episode, and here they still have that same spark. So I guess you just can't fight it. She's just probably fighting with herself, like, should I do this? Should I not? I still care about Hawkman, but then that Ray Palmer, such a sexy lad, It's like he's a mixture of Picard, Han Solo, Sulu, and Kirk. It's like all of that wrapped in a nice, neat package. How can you say no?
Yeah, I just feel bad for Jax, and I think it's funny because Jax really never got a chance to really show his feelings, so it's like
because they never really had that bonding time like how Ray Palmer and Hot Girl did.
So I think it was just natural that the way it happened. Obviously the other thing we've kind of hinted at too is like we think that something down the line will be Sarah Lance and Rip Hunter. I think something's gonna happen. I don't count it out.
With these episodes that's happening, I think I don't see that anymore. I would probably see it more as Sarah Lance and Leonard.
Oh yeah,
Captain Cold.
You think she's gonna heat him up?
Yeah.
She's gonna thaw him. Okay. No, this is a really good episode. Like when we were laughing a lot in the beginning because it's basically a Star Trek episode.
A Star Trek episode and Star Wars. So they made a lot of Star Trek and Star Wars references, like just Ray Palmer spouting out stuff like, "Oh, I feel like I'm Han Solo," or like I'm Sulu. If you're a fan of Star Trek or Star Wars, it's like this is a great episode to geek out on. Like we definitely geeked out like every time they made references, but sometimes they were like too overt. It's like just tone it down a bit,
Yeah,
tone it down.
It was
just say it.
Too obvious, I think. Yeah. But it was a fun episode, and it dealt with something new, and then we learned a little bit more about Rip Hunter's background and like how he became to be a Time Master and him and his wife's relationship, which is also good backstory.
Yeah.
So this season, this first season for Legends.
So far, I've been enjoying it. You've been enjoying it. This is just the 7th episode, so we're like halfway there, and I can't wait to see more of it. I do have a gripe though in this episode.
Right.
Heat Wave fighting Sarah Lance. Sarah Lance got training from the League of Assassins. Heat Wave, he's just like a thug.
She should have kicked his ass.
Yeah, she easily kicked his ass because she had a tough time with him. So that means if Oliver Queen's fighting him, it would be like 1-on-1 kind of.
Yeah.
Because I think Oliver Queen is just maybe a little bit better than Sarah Lance, but in reality, if she had like more training with the League of Assassins and Oliver Queen's been busy being a soldier for that one group with they're not really doing any training, I think Sarah Lance would be a better fighter.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Because that's what they're known for. Is their whatever fighting skills.
But that's the problem with Arrow, because all you need is like either 5 years or 6 months. Like for example, Thea Queen, 6 months training with your dad. All of a sudden, you're like a master fighter. You're an expert. It's like any field, like it would take years to master. Not just 6 months. But that's Arrow training for you.
But we're here to talk about Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. So Legends of Tomorrow. Maybe they accounted that for Legends of Tomorrow. Like Heat Wave, he's been a thug his whole life compared to Sarah Lance, who's just been training for 5 years as a League of Assassin. So maybe just being a lifetime brawler gives you more experience than 5 years of training with the League of Assassins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking.
All right. that was John's diagnosis.
Yeah.
It's good information there, John. But it should have. I think she should have at least shown that she was more capable than he was. Like, I mean, obviously he's gonna have strength over her because like look how huge he is. You can just tell. You don't even see him like whatever shirtless, but I could just tell like he's got a lot of like
meat
mass.
on him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, those punches don't hurt.
Yeah.
You get
And Rip Hunter couldn't do anything too, and he's been trained by the Time Lords, Doctor Who and all that. I'm just kidding.
They have time on their side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, good episode. I love this series so far. This is why we continue to support it, unlike other CW shows.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let us know what you thought of this episode. Have you been enjoying Legends of Tomorrow? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to us. I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And we'll see you guys next time.